There, we just like to obviously have you introduce yourself a little bit. Let us know who you are, where you're from, what you're about, what you do, your bra size, all that sort of shit.
In
And then,
scene.
yeah, and then we'll just go from there, man. So yeah, Wayne, who the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. So Wayne Webster, straight out of Bristol. Yeah, I write some lyrics, don't I, Cam? Do you know what I mean? I write a few lyrics now and again, and I does a bit of recording now and again on occasions. Do you know what I mean?
He
Put
does, mate. He does. He's a little
contributes a
poet,
little
this
bit.
one.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, it's nothing really too serious with Wayne, man. I like to write lyrics, man, and record a bit, and that's about it, really. Do you know what I mean?
okay, bro. Well, we'll end the interview there then. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
he's
how
here,
long
he's here all week, like.
how
Yeah.
long have you been doing it for then, and like what really got you into it? Like was
Like
it a
my
love
dad.
of the music, or was it like you had the art form in you anyway and just thought, let's go
To
for
be
it, you
to,
know?
to be quite fair, I think like I can't speak for every artist, but I'm pretty sure people will relate to the fact that it's something in here that
Mm.
has to get out. Do you know what I
Mm,
mean? Beyond anything, like for
hmm.
me, that was what it was. Do you know what I mean? And obviously I won't go to like in depth with it, but this up here is fucking crazy, man. Do you know what I mean? And I had my old man, he was in a band, rock and roll band, a lead singer of a rock and roll band. So I was always around music and that, do you know what I mean? But my brother is not with it, he's not with us anymore, God bless him. He was into poetry. And when I was young, I just used to come across these poems every now and again, man. And I was just infatuated with the way that they would rhyme and that, like, you know what I mean? And
Mm.
I just find a deep love of it straight away, like, you know. And then when I started writing lyrics, I started sort of addressing my head and that. And yeah, it was always been therapy to me, like, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like, that's what it is to me, man.
Yeah.
Were you influenced by like your dad's rock and roll stuff as well as your brother's poetry and it like
Yeah, a
all
hundred
put
percent.
together?
With the poetry, that was what it was for me. Like with the band, like my dad being in the band. It's like not to say I don't like rock and roll. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's just I was a bit young. I didn't really know what it was. But just being
Mm.
around guitarists and being around drummers and bass players and
Yeah.
like he used to DJ and that as well. So I've always been around music. Like, and to be quite fair, I've always been a great lover of music. Like I remember buying the flipping. Oh, what was the first record I brought? I think it was Michael Jackson, actually. Bad.
Yeah.
And I'd just be the kid in the corner rocking, you know what I mean, with the fucking headphones on, just blaring on repeat, like you know what I mean. I
I've
was that
listened to
guy.
that album so much when
Oh, dude, it's
when I was a
incredible, man.
youngster, man.
It's fucking
Crazy.
incredible, mate. The I wanted to be the guy. You know what I mean? I still
Yeah.
remember the first time I seen a moonwalk, and that's another thing for me. It's just like it's with me. It's more about the entertainment. Do you know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
bit out there, so yeah. It's like
So
Yeah.
obviously it got from listening to the music and the poetry and so forth, and you started to write your own bars. When did that kind of start? When did you actually start writing, and when did you start thinking, you know what, I'm actually not too bad at this, and started to record and things?
yeah, no. So recording didn't come until later on, but I remember. So my brother had a poem. It was something about like scramblers driving around the track or something like this. And as I said, like it was the fascination with how the words would rhyme. Do you know what I mean? And the
Mm.
fact that it was my brother and it was right there. It was in front of me. You know what I mean? It was like, and the fact he did it, it was
Hmm.
Yeah.
like, wow, look at this. So and then quietly I just sort of write little bits and bobs. Do you know what I mean? But I knew even when I was sort of like 9, 10, like when I was writing, I couldn't even tell you what it was, but I just know at the time it was like this is something I enjoy. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And to be quite fair, I'm pretty good at it. I think like
Yeah.
something just came into my head. It's something like I got more fizz than lemonade. I rolled on now listen. I got more fizz than lemonade. I rolled on stage like a rollerblade. You know what I mean? It was like shit like that. Like and but I just loved it, man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I didn't know if you guys are familiar, but with the rave music, hardcore,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, of
yeah.
course, man. That's what I grew up on, hardcore and jungle and
Oh,
stuff,
dude,
man. Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
listen. Well, so you know MC Storm, innit? Like the daddy
Yeah.
of the scene. Well, I've been chatting to him recently. We got a few things coming, man.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
sick.
be, yeah, now big, but we got a few things coming next year. But so yeah, I think when I was like writing bits of poetry right up until I was sort of like teenage years, I think. And then my mate Jake, he gave me a tape, 98 Dreamscape, it was
Dreamscape.
Pixie,
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Pixie,
yeah,
I
yeah.
actually
and
do remember that.
and
Yeah.
it fucking blew me away, man. It blew me away. And it was Storm that done it for me. That was the first MC that I ever heard. Um and just the stuff he was talking, man. Do you know what I mean? And it was this different kind of music. It was just new to me,
Mm.
and it just oh man, just mad inspirational. You know what I mean? And like with MC Storm, his was the first lyrics I fluently learned.
Yeah.
And then once I knew that I could spit his lyrics and with the sort of ferocity and the sort of energy and that, you know what I mean, and get all my tongue around all of the different sort of flows and the intricacy of it all. Yeah, I just knew Wayne's all right. I could do. I might be able to do this. Like, do you know what I mean? So it just went from there. Like, you know.
And was it the
So,
hip hop that you started to rap
Nah,
to,
man.
or was it?
Nah. So I mean, oh, guys, man, it's funny actually speaking about it because, like I said, I'm chatting to MC Storm now, and so I'm gonna go back into the scene and we're gonna do some pretty cool shit, man. But so what it was, so when I was about 13, 14, I went to my first rave and I just started spitting. And to be quite fair, mate, he made a bit of an impact, man. Do you know what I mean? It was like there was a lot of MCs, there was a lot of people at the point. Storm was at the top of his game and MC Wizkid, and if you're familiar with Wizkid as
Mhm.
well. But it was just them two in the scene that were at the top of their game, just miles above everyone else. I'm not sounding like a big head, but like as soon as I started spitting, people were like, oh
yeah.
shit, he's like people were like calling me another Storm, basically. It was fucking mental. Like
Dope,
so
man.
just
Dope.
this kid, I was still in school and I was going to rave spitting and that. And like, dude, mate, there would be people like I'd turn up to a rave and people would be waiting for me, mine. It was fucking mental. In my head, it was like it was a bit too much too soon. Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
but at the time, like getting like a long story short, later on in life I got diagnosed BPD. But all the while, even when I was growing up, this was just fucking a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry,
And
diagnosed with what did you say? Sorry.
so BPD, so
Uh,
borderline personality disorder.
Right. Okay.
But I mention that purely because when I was like doing all the rave and all of that, I was generally like not traveling the whole UK, but I was playing in some big clubs, man. I was doing
Yeah.
I was doing some, like entertaining thousands of people, man. Like, and I was still at school, mine. The But I just lost my fucking head completely, man. Like just beyond belief. And it all just got too much. Like, and I had to leave. I just knew I had to fucking leave. I thought I was going to leave the scene for 5 minutes, go and speak to a few people about me head, sort this out and get straight
Yeah.
back to it. And fucking
Yeah.
13, 14 years later, and I'm still fucking still trying to figure the fucking thing out. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Things like that. It ain't as simple as you immediately think. Like,
Well, do you know what? I got a nice story here, actually that I want to share with you because I can obviously if you know MC Storm, innit? Like at the
Yeah.
time back when I was MCing, the he would never dance on anybody's set, right? He would because he's like the Eminem of hardcore basically, and he would come and do his thing and he'd be gone. He was like just one of the legends you rarely get to see on the dance floor, basically. And there was a competition, yeah, and one of his friends, MC called Matt Chat, he was entering it. So Storm stayed for his set,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And he was just stood at the side as he normally would. Like if he would be in the rave, he'd just be stood at the side, like he wouldn't be dancing, right? He's just I don't know. I don't know if he do now or not, whatever. But the so he stayed for his match up. Anyway, I come up next, and then when I started spitting, mate, he started fucking. He's dancing. He's pointing at me, mate. Like all my mates is like, "Oh, he's dancing on your set, man." I know, it's fucking mad. Like the and it was like one of the best fucking nights of my life, man.
Mm.
And like, sorry, like rabbit on because like a fucking rabbit.
No, no, it's
The
fine, bro.
but nah, this means a lot to me, though, man. So anyway, that was like the best night of my life, and he was fucking dancing on my set, man. And then I left. But that night, in my head, I knew I was gonna leave the scene because I was just battling so fucking much. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? But I think, well, I know he knew. And anyway, so getting to the point. So when I left, he was outside, right? And he was levering up, doing all of it. Like he had some like smelly gel or something, like, you know what I mean? And he'd just be doing his thing, having a little breather, taking 5 minutes outside. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know this, right? So as I've left, he's outside and we bumped into each other. And he's going, yo, bro, you was just rocking the mic, innit, in room two. And I was like, yeah, man. And he was like, yo, that was fucking. And he's like bigging me. I'm like, whoa, like this is mental,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah, yeah.
but we had a proper moment. And then as I walked off down the road, he's gone, like shouted out. He was like, yo, bruv. He was like, no matter what you do in life, just keep writing lyrics, yeah? And I was like,
Dope.
oh, like, and he was like, nah, but honestly though, no matter what you do, yeah, just keep writing lyrics. And it almost like he knew I was gonna fucking like depart. Basically, it was
Yeah,
weird. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, it was a bit strange. Like, you know what I mean? But I walked round the corner, man. I fucking broke down. like just broke all the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Because I
course
just
you
like
would, man.
it was just too much to take. I mean, he was my
Yeah.
idol. I mean, like it was just I don't know. I could talk about the guy for fucking years, man. The
But because obviously of the way you were feeling as well, knowing that you probably in your head you probably were thinking that you're not going to be going back to it for a while because
Nah,
obviously
because I
from what
wasn't
you
there. Because the thing is, like, if you ask anybody back in the day, Matt, and this is gonna sound like a fucking big head, man, but it was
yeah
like when like I was just young, mate, and it was a bit too. I don't come from the prettiest background, basically. Do you know what I mean? And it's just I'm just a fragile fucking guy in this world, man, and. You know what I mean? It was strange just receiving so much love. Do you know what I
yeah
mean? And
yeah yeah
dude, it was like I could turn up, yeah, and there'd be no one on the dance floor. Wayne would touch Mike, and it'd be fucking rammed. Do you know what I mean? It was like, mate, I was turning up and people was waiting for me. Like, do you know what I mean? And in my head, I'm thinking, like, fucking, I don't know. It was just but all the while, I was breaking inside. Do you know what I mean?
yeah yeah
But I'm trying to be like, yeah, fucking,
Yeah.
oh, like, I
yeah
just
yeah
Wearing
couldn't.
yeah
that
yeah
mask with the performance on,
Dude,
you
I
know?
just
yeah
could not fucking, I could not fucking do it, man.
yeah
I
yeah
just
yeah.
couldn't do it. Like,
And
the,
how and how long did you take? Did you stop for? Did you just stop with? That's it. You weren't writing. You weren't doing nothing, or was
I
there?
didn't. So when I left hardcore, I must have been about 18, something like that. And and like I said in my head, man, I thought I was just gonna duck out for 5 minutes, man, and come straight back to it. Like, but fuck me, that I was 18 then. I'm
Yeah.
38 now, and I still haven't performed. Do you know what I mean?
Oh right. You haven't. Yeah. But you haven't performed since that night.
No, no, no. I've done like little bits and
Yeah.
bobs,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
fucking done anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, do you know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah. Yeah.
just
But
like.
you've been making music for a while though, haven't you?
Oh, mate,
Like yeah.
listen, I've been putting loads out, man. But this is the thing. So
Mm.
obviously with hardcore, I mean, I don't really like getting too fucking personal and deep and all that, man. But
Mate, this is what this show's about, man. Get as
yeah,
personal and
nah,
deep as you
bless. No,
want.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that I don't feel comfortable to. It's just like I don't know. I'm an emotional fucking dude.
But
Like
it's all good, mate. We're
it's
all
like
fucking
the
mates here, man. We
But
respect that.
yeah,
The
but
fact
what's
that
it called?
you want to be open and honest and stuff with us and coming on the show, man. That's what we just have a conversation, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
mates having
nah,
a
bless,
conversation.
Cam.
Do you know what I
Nah, I
mean? It's not
fucking
like
love
your
you,
normal
brother. And
interview,
anyway,
man.
man.
Yeah, you know, we
So getting to the thing. So when I left hardcore, I mean, for me. Dude, listen, all I ever wanted to be was a fucking hardcore MC. Do you know what I mean? And it was, and then I had my idol dancing on my fucking set. It was like, it was you couldn't. It was just I don't know. It was fucking mad to me. In my
Yeah.
head, it was just nuts. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I was like trying to tell my family, like, look, you could be anything you want to fucking be. Do you
yeah,
understand? For like when I started writing lyrics and this that and there, people laughing at me. Oh no, because I used to DJ a bit, and people said, "Nah, you should stick with a DJ, man." And in my head, I thought, "Nah, I'm gonna fucking do it." Like. I like
Yeah.
locked
yeah,
my I literally locked myself in my bedroom for like 2 years straight, just writing lyrics. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
prepping
yeah,
for
yeah,
the thing, and then to have the man dancing on your set, like hyping you up, like you're the best thing that's ever happened. It's like, man, this is
Yeah.
nuts. Like,
That's bigger than big, man. That's
nah, I
insane. Like,
know, man.
yeah,
But anyway, so hardcore meant that much to me. When I left the scene, I stopped fucking listening to it.
yeah,
Like I like straight up, like I couldn't even if I heard a tune, I'd break down. Like I couldn't listen to it. Like
yeah,
and it was like and before I knew it was like 6 months turned into a year and then a fucking year turned into two and then do you know what I mean? And like I was kind of in like oblivion, man, for a while. I didn't write no lyrics. I fully fucking lost my head, man, completely.
yeah.
Like I didn't even know if it was fucking night, day, or what. Do you know what I mean? And obviously like and then some kiddie. I fucking hate to mention the guy. He's a snaky cunt. The nah, it's
you
so
don't have to
annoying,
you don't
man.
have to name names. Just
Nah,
some dude.
I
Just
won't.
some
I
dude.
generally feel like punching the camera out though, because it's just like, mate, honestly, this guy really fucking snake fuck out of me, man. But he was the dude that introduced me to hip hop.
Mm.
I was always a fan of hip hop, and anyway, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Always a fan of hip hop. But I mean, me being white from Bristol, and we're talking like 20 odd years ago, it's very unheard of. Do you know what I mean? And anyone that was spitting, they were spitting American accent and all of that. So
Yeah.
you lads know all of this. The but he gave me a CD. He just always knew I had potential, and he was like, "Wayne, man," he said, "Look, music. I can tell that lyrics for you is everything. You are a performer." He said, "Mate, you need to get back to what you love to do." Like, but I just at the time I couldn't connect with the hardcore, and he was like, "Look, I got a CD here, and it was 40 tracks, like 40 instrumentals, like you got yourself a gun." Do you know what I mean? All of that
Yeah.
shit,
yeah,
fucking,
yeah, yeah,
and he gave me it. He said, "Wayne, just write to this, man, and see how you get on." Just have a little write to it and see how you get. And I was like, nah, I don't know about this, man. this is alien. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I love it. I love the beats. I love it all. I love what it's about, but it
But
just
it's a
did
big
not feel
change
me at
from
all.
what you've known before and
Oh,
what you're
dude,
used to.
major, man, major. Do you know what I mean? And then, but now I thought, now, well, I love writing. Clearly, I love music. I love these beats. You know what I mean? We'll have a little spliff. We'll have a little cup of tea. We see how we go. We see how we go. Like, do you know what I mean? And I loved it, man. I fucking fell in love with it. Like, in fact, it fucking saved my life.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
fucking saved my life. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. And for anyone out there who knows me and my music, I'm sure it transcend into that. Do you know what I mean? Like you should be everything that I've said should come through in my music. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Quite a passionate guy in here, Wayne. The yeah.
And here we are now.
Over to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
how long ago was it that this happened that it like you got those beats from him and then
Yeah,
started up again?
so when I was about 13, 14, I started doing all the hardcore things. Dude,
Yeah.
I'd turn up to like tall trees, entertain 2,000 people. I'd go there like with maybe one or two of my mates on a
Mm.
coach, go and entertain a couple thousand people. Fucking next week, going to school. Do you know what I mean? Fucking so I did all that for a while, and then when I left hardcore, yeah, my head was battered for a little bit, man. And then I started writing hip hop when I was about 18. Must have been about 18, 19, something like that. Like,
Yeah,
this was from someone looking in who just knew that because I was always writing lyrics in anyway and sort of fucking
yeah,
around, and
Yeah.
I'd get drunk and spit lyrics and things. So people always knew it was what I did. Do you know, it was my passion.
yeah.
And it was this guy that gave me the CD about 18, 19, and then I don't know, like, again, I just started really like not
So what?
locking my
So when
what's
did you
that?
first get? Sorry to interrupt you there, but when did you actually like first get into the studio and stuff? And who was it that you started to record with first, man? Who was the first
Oh
producer?
man, that's a good question. Like a guy called Jagos. I never forget this man. Beautiful soul he was, man. Josh
Mm.
Jagos, his name is. He made some
Yeah,
wicked beats, but it's at the No West Media Center. And this must have been when I was about, yeah, 18, 19, something like that. Because as soon as I started writing hip hop, I just wanted to get in and record, you know what I mean? And
Mm.
fortunately enough, at the time, I was attending a place called the No West Media Center, and they had a studio you could use. Do you
mm.
know what I mean?
Mm.
So it just all kind of made sense, like, you know
Yeah,
what I
man. Well,
mean? And
Bristol's great for all that sort of shit anyway, and
oh,
got
dude,
it's a
Bristol's
fucking
thriving, like, it's absolutely thriving, like, and not even just with like hip hop, like just
drum and
music,
bass, everything, just
Yeah.
music in general as well, isn't it?
just art in general. I mean,
Yeah,
even we got
yeah.
some of the sickest graffiti artists, here,
Graffiti, man.
To and
Yeah,
fucking
amazing, amazing.
no, it is
It's
incredible, man.
one of my
It's
favorite places to go and like not only perform but listen to music. Like there's so many new artists every time there. Like it's such an incredible scene there, man. And
Yeah.
luckily
well.
it's just over the bridge, like a 45-minute trip. You're there and you're just in the epitome of all this fucking greatness, man.
In
It's
a
Yeah,
big old
man.
amazing.
melting pot of
Mate,
just pure
any night you
talent.
go
Yeah,
out in Bristol, you're gonna always find something. That's the beauty of it,
Yeah,
isn't it?
no, no,
100%.
no.
Yeah.
Any night
It
of the week.
generally is. I kind of felt spoiled in a sense, and there's been many of the times when I just been roaming the streets, man, and like Cam said there, like I just busker here, another
Yeah.
busker here, and it'd be like the maddest talent, dude. You'll have like a violinist just busting out a violinist, just walking around. It's
Yeah.
just mate. It's just do play piano. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Piano here just for free to play. It's just crazy, man. Do you know what I mean? But it's just many of the times I've been roaming the streets and generally felt like elated and just like spoiled even. Do you know what I mean? Just
Mm.
like, wow, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, for it's all for free. Just look at this, man. Just playing here. Just some. I've seen some beautiful shit, man, on these streets, man. It's
And I
incredible.
suppose after a
But
while, you start taking it for granted almost because it's your normality. Then you're just like,
yeah,
hey,
mate.
but
Well, that's
do you
how
know
it
what I
is,
mean?
mate. You get a
Yeah.
Jaguar, and 5 minutes later, you want the fucking Benz, don't you? Like, you know what I mean? It's Monopoly, isn't it? Like, but no, I must admit though, that is the other thing. Though, I just like, yeah, it's like with this scene. What's your name, mate? Here, what's your name, brother?
Me,
Yeah,
Dean.
Dean. Yes, Dean.
Yeah.
Now, big up, man. The I'm just saying about the scene and that. Like, it's just,
Mm.
yeah, I haven't really, mate. I have generally been battling this fucking head. Do you know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
generally it keeps me away from a lot of things. And I'd like to do so much more, like with the scene and perform more and do this and do that. And I don't know, man. It's just like I just been at fucking war with myself, man, for a long time. You know what I mean? It's very rare you see Wayne out on the scene. That's the fucking thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. No, I do. I see the scene, and anyway, you know what I'm saying. I see what I'm
Yeah, yeah. But I
saying.
mean, look, you've been putting out a lot of music. I mean, we met obviously many years
Yeah.
ago. What, 5 years ago? Maybe 6 years ago now, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And we
it's
started.
incredible, really, because I mean, like, listen, I'm like known by my peers and that, man, like the Chester P's and the Farmer T's and that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, is it for a man that's never performed? I mean, I've done all right, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, yeah, he likes entering his competitions and that, like, you know what I mean? But me turning up is like a fucking, it's rarer than a unicorn sighting. Do you know what I mean? It really fucking is. The
Do,
which
do you
is
think
shit,
it's on the
really,
cards
because
though?
what's that, dude?
Do you think it's on the cards? You getting out there performing again
Yeah,
and
no,
going for it?
it will be. It will be. It was always going to be this year. It was like it was always going to
Mm.
be this year. For me, what it was when it came to hip hop, because I came from hardcore and I went into hip hop, and I know this might come as a shock to some people who know me because I know I can be quite confident and
Mm.
fucking. I've often heard people in the scene say, "Oh, he's fucking full of himself and this, that, and the other." Truth be told, nah, mate. Like I will tear myself down quicker than fucking anybody. And for me, like. I don't know if you guys have heard like Farmland, my most recent album, but man, it's like I am really doing some fucking pretty incredible shit at the minute, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just really happy with it. And it's generally took me this long to be comfortable, like with my material. Do you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so like my first album, like Broken Crayons, which is a good album, but I just felt like that was sort of like, well, that's my second actually, my second album. I still felt like I was finding my feet. Do you know what I mean? And it was just
Yeah.
like,
It
yeah,
takes
I don't
time
know.
to fucking and this is the thing I love about what we do as well. It never feels like I never feel like there's not more I could do to get better
Yeah.
and learn
Yeah.
more. I
Yeah.
don't feel there's a ceiling on it. Like because you're always trying being in you're trying to try different innovations and different styles and different vibes, different beats, put yourself in different headspaces. There's
Yeah.
so much you can do with it that
Yeah, of
you know,
course there is, man.
Mm.
because I've been obviously listening to your stuff for a long time. When we met and stuff, I always even told you some of those tracks I really like you sent me and stuff. Do you remember
You
back in the
you
day?
you you said something. This guy makes me fucking laugh. Like, generally funny. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes into comedy, like fucking or whatever. You should, in anyway, man, because you're fucking hilarious. But I'd always
Thank you,
remember when
brother.
you said, "Yo," he introduced me, yeah, Dean. He
Mm.
introduced me on something, right, on some like fucking radio show or something like for Hardcast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
was going,
yeah.
"No, I'm telling you now, this guy he could probably rap about laminate flooring and still make it sound interesting." I was like, oh my fucking guy, like that was great. The yeah, nah, bless you, man. Yeah, I'm just to be quite fair, I'm really fucking grateful as well for the people that do sort of like give me the time of day and this, that, and the other, because I know I could be a little bit out there and a little bit fucking, you know what I mean? I'm very opinionated and I go at a lot of things and you know what I mean? I don't know, one of them. So now all blessed, man.
Yeah, obviously the tracks that we've been playing on the show as well. You sent in the 5 tracks, all wicked tracks, man. Like obviously you went on with the Who, Leave Those Kids Alone, uh,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
When the
Wicked. I
kids
love that.
killing kids become a trend, I ran
Yeah,
the late 90s over postcodes. Woo.
yeah, sick track.
Yeah.
And who like the Fire and Ice, right?
Mm.
That sounds like Adele.
So yeah, do you know what? That's a good an artist called Sharni B.
She sounds
From
fucking. She's got a beautiful voice, man.
oh mate, she's
Beautiful
incredible.
voice. She reminds
Yeah,
me of
she's
Adele. Some
incredible.
of the tones and stuff remind me of Adele, man.
Yeah, it was funny. So we had that track played on oh, I can't remember what it was on. Where was it to? And someone was saying like about the British Eminem and the Irish Adele, and I was like, oh, hey, I'll take it. I'll take that.
And yeah,
Say it again.
on
Say
the
it louder.
subject of that, some of the tracks actually remind me of Eminem as well. The beats and the vibe and the energy that you brought in some of them as well, man. So
Sad world, isn't it? Like I think that's
yeah,
more just
sad
the beat.
world. Yeah, yeah,
To
yeah,
be
yeah.
quite thing, I think it's more the beats than anything else. It
It's
really has generally
difficult
got
not
an
to hear
Eminem
a
feel.
beat like Eminem's and not want to rap a bit like Eminem, I suppose, isn't it? Because it's programmed in your head, sort of thing.
It's one of they do that. But the thing with me is like I think because I'm quite passionate as well, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just I think it's just a slight similarity, shall we say?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I
You've
mean?
still got your own tones and everything, but because it's that
Yeah, yeah,
Eminem
yeah,
beat, you're
yeah,
kind of trying to give that sort of the similar, maybe some of the similar flows and the way that things are said. But obviously, it's in your own way, right? Because it's
yeah,
all
man.
so. But yeah, yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
all sick
I've
tracks,
had. Hey,
bro.
listen, I've had some fucking. It's to me.
But
It's
that's not.
strange.
That's yeah. Go on. Sorry.
No, no, no. Go on, bro.
No, I was going to say that's not even a bad thing though to even say that because Eminem's fucking one of the best, in my opinion, still one of the best. You know what I mean?
He's
So
one of the greatest, mate. To be quite fair,
as
he
a
always will be.
craftsman,
Nobody could take that away from him. Do you know what I mean? It's just like the guys that had like a top fucking record in every for the last 4 decades or something. No, I don't know, fucking know. He
like
got more
putting all the
material than anyone
music
else.
aside, man, like even just him as the way he crafts things and the way he's
Yeah.
always trying out different things.
It's the technicality
Yeah, it's the
behind him, man. It's
technicality, I
like the
understand.
That's what
craftwork
it is. That's
of the
the word there. It's
lyricism.
the technicality.
Exactly,
He's an
exactly,
MC's MC. Do you know what I mean? And
exactly
it's a
that.
beautiful thing. The fact that he's in his 50s and he still wants to fucking attack the thing. Do you know what I
Yeah.
Yeah.
mean? The
Nobody fucks with him, do they? Nobody wants to go up against him on a
Well, no,
fucking
that's the thing.
this.
Some people do, and I
And
don't
they do,
fucking know
yeah.
why.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
yeah.
That's
what are
what I
you
mean.
doing? What are you doing with your life?
Machine
Like,
Gun
this,
Kelly got absolutely
yeah.
rinsed, didn't
I
he?
must admit,
Oh,
I must
your
admit though,
beard
that
is
fucking
weird.
listener though,
Fuck.
that MGK, that Machine Gun Kelly, I personally think that's one of the best disses at Eminem.
Me
Do you know what
too,
I
man.
mean?
It was good, but he fucking still he went.
No, I
I
know.
don't
It
know.
was all
But do you know
right. It
what I
was all
thought though?
right. It was
Listen to
better
this
than I
though.
thought. It was better than I thought it would be, to be honest. So
He,
maybe
he
I'm.
killed himself off with that beard. Your beard is weird line. Like anything else he said is just totally deaded by that.
Yeah, no,
That's
I know
that's
what you
that's
mean.
that's
Yeah,
playground fucking
lazy,
dissonance.
lazy
Yeah,
rhyming that is. But do you
Yeah,
know what did it for me
you
though? Like
smell
on
like
the
poo poo.
yeah.
Basically,
My dad's harder
I
than
know
your
you are, but
dad.
what are you though? Yeah, but I know you are, but what are you though? Your fucking beard's
Because you
weird.
jumped on the lorry and you never said sorry.
Fucking hell.
I gotta get a light off my toaster a minute. Like, I got 2 seconds. Fucking that feels weird, mate. No, but for me though, it's like it's always a funny one when I hear people compare me to people, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like just like the different comparisons you can get.
Yeah, like they'll say someone and you're like, why? I didn't even think of that
Yeah,
at
no, it's
all.
like
Like, you
like
know.
it's like sometimes if I'm chatting to people, yeah, and you see like they say it with a lot of conviction, like they're almost like it's an epiphany, and they go, "Yeah, no, you're like," and then they say something, you go, "Really?" I've never heard that. Do you know what I mean? Like just a few different things. You go, I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know. Can't hear it myself, but it's like,
Yeah,
but and
Yeah.
they in their head, that's who you sound like, and it just
yeah,
interests me. I just like,
yeah.
you see
Definitely,
what I
man.
mean?
Yeah, man.
I won't start throwing names around. You know what I mean? But it's just it's just a bit
I
strange.
think
Like,
it's like in your rhymes and stuff like that. Like someone will pick out something that sounds similar to like a hook on like a big artist thing, and they're like, that's all they can focus on. Then they
yeah,
just
no,
Yeah,
tunnel vision on that.
but
It's like, oh well,
sometimes that
that's
you can't get rid of that though. Sometimes you know what I
yeah,
mean. It's just like it's like a particular beat. Is as we said when you hear like say Sad World or something. Now you got an Eminem beat in it. It's like well yeah because it fucking is, isn't it? Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like
mm.
some things can't be ignored. Like basically but yeah, it's always like tickled me. Like you know what I mean? Just like how people compare you to different people and stuff.
So obviously
Yeah.
the 5 tracks you sent as well, bro. Are these all on an album at the moment, or are they from an album, or are they?
So I think I'm pretty sure 4 of them was from Farmland, which is my most recent project,
Yeah.
which is a 15-track album. It's out on Bandcamp. Go and fucking buy it, or God
Let's
won't be
talk
happy, you
about that,
prick.
bro.
What's that?
Otherwise, he's gonna come round your house.
Oh fucking sorry, you know, right? Get you in a flying headlock, right?
Yeah.
The
Give you a few nipple cripples. Yeah. Don't forget the
oh
fucking the old Chinese whispers. Chinese whispers.
Chinese whispers. What?
Chinese burn, wasn't it?
Yeah, Chinese burn. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Oh, man.
nah, yeah, it's all good. It's funny though, because you can listen to it free on Spotify if you want, right? Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
no, yeah, no. So there
So when did that
four.
come out, man?